Hey, we're Calamity.
I'm Nisha.
I'm Catherine.
Marcia.
I'm Jules.
And I'm Patrick.
Thank you, Keisha, Lynn, Moore, Elliott, for allowing us to read these names. Nisha, will you start?
Yes, I will. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now am found, was blind, but now I see. Keosha L. Hill, Dion Johnson, Nathaniel Sassafras, Willie Floyd McCord, Anthony Smith, Dion Lamont Ramirez, Louis M. Squires, Levester Taylor, Roderick Wilson, Shaquille Barrow, Dante Lamar Bell, Moses Rubin, Sandy James McCall, Edward Foster, Dayton Ernest Harper, Dimitri Penny, D'Angelo Reyes Stallworth, Toussaint Diamond Sims, Nathaniel Holland, Derek Everett.
George Harvey, Alfred Redwine, Kenneth Lewis, Derek Jamal Shah, Glenn Llewellyn Briggs, Tizaya Jordan Robinson, Cecil Cheney Tinkersmith, Kyrie Johnson, Frank Anthony Kelly, Aaron Ballard, Daniel Brumley, Devontae Gates, Brian Zyro, Gregory Campfield Jr., Broderick Huggins, Lamar Richardson, Jerry Foster, Tavante Jamar Haney, James Edward Strong Jr., Isaiah Robinson.
Shane Lyons, Walt Keiser Moon Williams, Jamari Daiwan Tarver, Ernest Foster, Jabriel Robinson, Herbert Gilbert, Dwayne Watkins, Michael LeRae Dozer, Brian Leslie Statler, Chinara Tom Feep, Icarus Randolph, Emmanuel Johnson, Joshua DeAndre Ruffin, Charles Leon Johnson II, Jordan Edwards, Kentry Marquise Witherspoon, Byron Williams, Darius Jamal Murphy, Vincent Jawan Hall, Germasian Vondre Rogers.
Shukri Ali Said, Jethro Benjamin, Michael Austin, Claudel Webb Jr., Trayon McCoy, Jamie Christopher Deontay Johnson, Romello Barnes, Robert Brown, Danny Washington, Dahl Pierre Lewis, Kevin Darnell Washington, Kendall Walker, Raymond Lewis Williams, Thaddeus Gray, Naim Owens, Denzel Brown, Spurgeon Daniels, Dontrell Montes Carter, Preston Thornton, Anthony Dwayne Harris.
Diallo Grant, Quintus Harris, Laval Hall, Albert Morton Jr., Samuel Matthew Holmes, Clifford Butler Jr., Carrie D. Blake, Javaro Shante Eagle, Devin Johnson, Armand Lamont Beckwith Bell, Samuel DeBose, Gregory Jr., Sharaha Cogans, Shaquaz Walker, Friedrich Ricardo Brown, Joseph Mann, Adrian Maurice Hardiman, Devare Delsha Rogers, Lonnie Taylor, James L. Norris,
Jerry DeMonte Nowlin, Antonia Martin, Tremaine Marquis Poole, Keisha Aron, John Young, Gabriel Parker, LaDarren Mixon, David K. Crosby Dowdy, Brendan Glenn, Devira Ransom, Ashams Manley, John C. Carr, Marcus Ryan Golden, Germonta Wallace, Samir Nicholas, Andre Maurice Jones, Daryl Lawrence Brown, Lawrence Green, Lawrence Hayward Jr., O. Tavis Hall.
Theodore Johnson, Deviri Robertson, Alfred Farrell III, Janisha Fonville, Thomas Bean, Kenneth Soshington, Joshua Anthony Barr, Shakir McNair, Nicomas Garnett, Herman Pickens, Jeffrey Ragland, Eric John Senegal, Michael Richards, Joshua Brooks, William Simon, Eric Courtney Harris, Devontae Keyshawn Hines, Medgar Blake, Sherman Evans, Jermaine Massey.
Quinson Zola Splunge, Austin Jerry Lee Howard Jr., Lance Edward Smith, David Latham, Demarius Butts, DeAndre Phillips, Edward Donnell Bright Sr., Terrence Kellum, Jonathan Sanders, Armando Frank, Micah Xavier Johnson, D'Angelo W. Webb, Terrell Kyreem Johnson, Elijah James Smith, James Anderson, Dacian Steptoe, Dion L. Jordan, Terrell Beasley, Garland Tyree, Chase Rosa.
Henry Jackson, Marquise Bubba Jones, Kevin Pudlick, Martez Webb, Louis Patrick Veal, Gregory Edwards, Dontre Bennett, Ashanti Pinkney, DeAndre Berger Jr., Kevin Matthews, Alfred Toe, Jermaine Johnson, Akeem Brown, Ben Fields, LeVar Montre Douglas, Don O'Neill Smith Jr., Charles M. Smith, Derico Devontae Holden, Donovan Baton, Arthur Walton Jr.
Michael T. Ward, Richard Perkins, Donnie Sanders, Jimmy Terry, Armanuel Dugabo, Marzies Scott, Isaac Jackson, Terry Maddox, also known as Gary Porter, Anthony M. Edwards, Quintus Griffin, Daryl Chisholm, Henry Green, Miles Hall, Terrence Thomas Jr., Rashawn Cole, Alan Fanning, Donovan Thomas, Anthony Lonnie White, Latasha Nicole Walton, and Marvin Green.
Maki Theon Devontae Cannon, Andre Johnson, Wayne Wheeler, Alphonse Edward Perkins, Montrell Moss, Robert Lawrence White, Stephen Murray, Timothy Lionel Williams, Jawari Porter, Mohammed Azim Dudzai, Marlon Brown, George B. King, Rodney Toller, Ryan Joseph, Ian Sherrod, Joshua S. Beebe.
Amir Asmali Ali, Charlena Lyles, Jalir Nicholson, Paul Ray Kemp Jr., Fednal Rabani, Bernie Porsche, Reginald Marshall, Edmund DeMont Fair, Andre Horton, Clifton Armstrong, Jonathan Bennett, Derek Brown, Ashtane Barnes, Rashad S. Wells Jr., Timothy Mosley, Rodney E. Jacobs, Jermaine Darden, Skylar Stewart, Jamil Omar Harvey, Kenneth Joel Dothard.
Yassine Mohammed, Terrence Leslie, Lavelle Kennan, Patrick Bryant, James Edward Ray, Brent Durbin Daniel, Terrence Gilbert, Antoine Schumpert, Johnny Lee Lloyd, Nolan Anderson, Reginald Owens, Michael Moore, Kurt Figueroa, Jamie Kroom, Lincoln Price, Craig Hall, Joshua Wayne Harvey, Isaac Abdirahman Aiden, Bruce R. Johnson II, Michael Eugene Wilson Jr.
Zahid Vassell, Robert Howard, Jonathan Lee Adams, Treva Smotherman, Michael Bonte, Tyree Davis, Calvin Peters, Nathaniel Pinnock, Jason Fitzgerald, Jerame C. Reed, D'Angelo Rashad Martin, Jermaine McBean, Bradley Blacksher, Calvin Tunney, Robert Richard Berger, Lamontez Jones, Eric Carter, Anthony Rawls, Marlon Mack, Linus F. Phillip.
Finian H. Berry, Jamaica, Cason Thomas, J.C. Hawkins Jr., Jonathan A. Farrell, Cimarron Lamar Lamb, Dion Williams, Chad Robertson, Carlos D. Runyon, Dante Johnson, Adante Washington, Akinya Malik, Jerome Gray, Chaz Deval Williams, Terry Tillman, Darren Williams, Aaron Payne, Antoine Johnson, Greg Gunn, James Hawkins, Bobby Duvall, and Victor LaRosa III.
Daniel Martin, Brent Martin, Edson Bevenin, Stephen Gerald Thompson, Nana Ajumako, Sean Rambert, Rodney James Hess, Cornelius J. Parker, Dominica Antoine Anderson, Jasmine Washington, Jacob Survey, Eddie Maka Jr., Jean Samuel Celestin, Leroy Turner, Courtney Hahn, Frederick R. Miller, William Owens, Chuck Wuman Kapam M. Begbu, Shoshan Martez Dillon, Jack Lamar Robertson, Devaron Ricardo Wilburn, Aquanes Catherine, Dietrich Driver, Brian Biscuit.
Maximo Rabasa, Lana Morris, Dalton Branch, Dason Peters, Derek Hunt, Remus M. Andrews, Terry Lafidi, Rodnell Cotton, Jonathan Lee Azusu, Laquana Phillips, Justin Joseph Laundrie, Roderick McDaniel, Willie Hudson, Stephen Valenzuela, Charlene Charles, Gabriel Vernon Stevenson, Homer Ken Warren, Livonia Riggins, Lendarius Witherspoon, Terry Price.
Jerome Damon, Brandon Johnson, Dennis Clark III, Monte D. Shackelford, Christopher Clark, Michael Reams, Shaquille Rogers, Marlon S. Woodstock, Dalton Smith, Dante Adaril Noble, Mario Hobson, Kwai A. Muhammad, Deborah Danner, Dennis Plowden, Malik Williams, Maurice Gordon, Emantic E.J. Fitzgerald Bradford Jr., Corey Marcel Germain, Quintec Locke, Chance David Baker, Danny Ray Thomas, Luke O. Stewart.
Nakia Smith, Frank Shepard III, Tatiana Jefferson, Tyree Kyler, Emmanuel David Joshua Oates, Vaughn Shaw, Mac Long, Calvin McInnes, Lawrence Edward Graham III, Damaris Turner, Gregory Sanders, Adrian Jamar Ludd, Willie James Sams, Isaiah Hampton, Sawandi Toussaint, Tawan Boyd, Deshaun McBride, Terrell Blake, Raphael Thomas, Leonard Shand.
Ross Anthony, Isaiah Perkins, Daniel Christophe Yelu, Broderick Johnson, Deshaun Seffard, Tyler Gebert, Christopher Colongi, Ricardo Giddings, Travis Jordan, Nikilo Dwayne Graves, Treon the Tree Johnson, Joseph Paffin, Jackie Germaine Raglan, Dylan Samuel Peters, Daniel Pierre, Maurice Eiffel, Vincent Wood, Preston Alexander Coleman, Antoine G. Black Jr., and Robert Johnson. Angels to the head of me, angels to the foot of me, angels to the right of me, angels to the left of me. Here's to them who go before me. May sunshine brighten your heart. May the burdens of the day rest lightly on you. And may God fold you in the mantle of his love. And these things I warmly wish for you. Someone to love, some work to do, a bit of sun, a bit of cheer, and a guardian angel always near.